I now basically have 6,750 credits, and how am I going to spend that, you may ask? Well, it's simple. I'm going to spend that money on getting myself a turbo. Because now is time for me to do it.
And throw it out spool up some extra power by installing a turbo kit.
And basically we'll be a grand down by the time we install this, but then again, I don't do this just to earn money. I also do this so I can be more competitive and also have stronger chances of winning. So let's put on our turbo kit and yeah, let's go with greedy. Alrighty. And now we will get on with our first races of stage 3. And I've decided that for this, I'm going to open this up with what will most likely get me the big rap points, and that is going to be the drift races. And the other reason I say that as well, because the nearest drift race, to me at least, is located just over here. And that is where I will head, before heading down to the city core and then all the way to the top of Jackson Heights. So, without further ado, let's go! Because I can. Here is our first drift race. It is located just behind here. And it's coming from Rob. Drift is coming at you strong. Step in or step off, 'cause this is for real. No wannabes allowed. You're borderline, so make it quick. Yes or no, boy? Yes. Also, the other reason why I am doing the drift races first is because, well, this will be my most likely option to get the sponsor deal I want. Plus, there is a specific sponsor you need to sign with in order to get to 100%. I'm also going to assume the Supra just performed a burnout. Okay, so we've got a 106, a 206, and a Supra as our competition here, and immediately I put up 7.7k on the board. And now I'm going to try and put up even more, because I can. Alrighty, 25 grand is now on the board. Wonder how much more I can put on the board from here. Shit. Well, I knew that was going to happen eventually. I think the game also just threw another glitch at me, and the reason for that was probably because of the freaking console which I'm playing this on, because, well, I'm playing a PS2 game on a PS3. If you're asking the reason, if you're asking for why the game keeps throwing glitches at me, but yet it's somehow compatible to play on a backwards compatible PS3, which is basically what I have. So, yeah. Also, I'm now up to 70,000 points. And I'm slowly pulling away, it looks like. At least it feels that way. Anyway, let's continue. Because I can. I'm now closing in on 100,000 points. I'm very close to hitting 100,000 points. I've now gone over 100,000 points. Almost 106,000 points. And now 111,000 points. Point is, I've got more than 100,000 now. So, providing I can keep the drifts going from here, I don't think I'm losing this race. It also doesn't matter if I don't get to the finish line because, well, I'm just way out in front of everyone else. And it looks like it's going to stay that way. And it does. 126k on the board. Winning by almost 35,000 over James. Philip was third, and it was Rob who came home fourth. So, let's now collect our sponsors. Let's now collect our sponsor signing, and hopefully we'll get the right one as well. Alright, 300 rep points, 350 in the bank, and now we can select our second sponsor. And I know which one I need to choose.
Yo, check it out. I've just gone through the latest offers, and here's what I think is worth looking at. Decide who you want to sign with.
And okay, so we get a choice of 3 sponsors here. We can either choose Bride, PIAA, Alpine, or OZ Wheels. I'm going to choose Alpine because this is the sponsor I need to sign with in order to score 100%. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign with Alpine. 5-year RR races, 19 races driver choice, 3 races sponsor's choice. Construct a car that is featured on 2 DVD covers. Vehicle from any Bayview car lot at no charge. So, choosing Alpine because there is a glitch in this game that will lock you out from scoring 100% if you don't sign with Alpine. And because of that, I'm going to sign with Alpine so I have a stronger shot of reaching 100%. And now we must head over to the Bayview City Core for our next race before doing a long drive all the way to the top of the mountain. Actually, on second thoughts, the mountain isn't too far from here, so actually on second thoughts, I'm gonna do the downhill drift first, because I figure it might make more sense for me to get this one out of the way. There will also be a tutorial video. So that's basically what the plan is. Oh, okay. I missed the short shoot. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I still get here. So here we are. And it's organised by Corey. Okay. Drift. Yeah, man. I seen you drive the streets, and you're weaving all over the place. This drift race should be perfect for you since you can't drive a straight line anyway. Corey, is that supposed to be a compliment? Because something tells me it might be. I always do appreciate comments if you say this event is perfect for me. And come to think of it, I don't normally drive in a straight line in drift events anyway. Okay, so we've got a Golf GTI, a Nissan Sentra, and a Mitsubishi Eclipse as our competition here. And already getting less than 700 points on the board. And I have no idea where that Eclipse was going, but he was not going in the direction he was meant to be going. And I'm now up to 22k on the board. That does surprise me. I've literally doubled that score now. Well, more than doubled, but it was suitable at the time. Even if it was only for a split second. Well, anyways. We continue to progress forwards. And I'm now up to under 70,000. Can I get over that? Yes, I can. I'm now over 83,000. So it's pretty clear to say that we're moving in the right direction. But the only question I really have is, can I keep this up for long enough? I certainly hope I can. I can definitely say I'll get 100,000 at the least. And believe it or not, that is a coincidence. Because I do just go out and score 100,000. And now it looks like I'm going to be well over 100,000. And 150,000. Winning by almost 80,000 over Corey. Brent was third, and it was Cliff who came home fourth. Alrighty, another 300 rep points and 350 in the bank. And I think our next drift event will technically be the downhill drift, if I'm not mistaken. At least I believe that's going to be one of the next events. I could be wrong, but I know that somewhere here in Stage 3 there is a downhill drift. My only question is where. Oh, and we've now got a message from Rachel about the cover of Streetcar magazine. Okay, let's now go and find our downhill drift event.
Streetcar magazine's reps are scoping around, so look sharp.
Rachel, that was very brief, but I'll take it as I go along. And now I have to go all the way back down to the city core to get to my next one. Oh well, let's just get on with it. I'm just gonna head this way. Well, here we go. Our third drift race, coming from Arnell. You look nice, kid. Why don't you run along home and return your mama's car? If you still want to race. If you still want to race, you best be prepared to get grounded for losing Mom's wheels. Your call, dog. Just don't make me wait all night. All it takes is a few seconds for me to read the description, and then if the description is good enough to convince me of racing, then that's what I'll do. I'll just go racing. And we've got 2 Mazda RX-8s and 1 Volkswagen Golf GTI as our competition here. I'm pretty sure there's a few more drift events we need to do as well. I'm also pretty sure one of them technically will be the downhill drift, and not off to the best of starts, but it's okay because I will racketeer some points on the board in just a few seconds, and that's precisely what I've done. Or I was going to. Well, good thing I got that sponsor signing secured. I know that OZ Wheels obviously did have the best contract signing for me, but I chose Alpine because, well, if I go with Alpine, then technically speaking, it means I won't have to worry about losing anything. I probably should have created a separately saved profile for this. That probably would have been the ideal solution. But anyway. It doesn't matter, because I am now out with an advantage, which is where I need to be. Hey, I'm now up to a nice number of points. Or I was. I'm now above the 69 nice number of points. And I score less than 87,000 in the end of that. Arnell came home second, then it was Barb who came home third, and it was Henry who finished fourth. Another 300 rep points on the bank. Sorry, another 300 rep points and another 350 points in the bank. Alright, what next? I have a feeling we will not be too far from finishing this. But I'm pretty sure we'll need to go back up the mountain again to get our next one, unless we don't. We shall wait and see. Hey, we now get more carbon parts. And we also get new headlights. Okay. And... oh, there is one. Okay, well, let's just head straight up there. Since that's the best thing I can do. And here it is. And this is officially the downhill drift. Drifters coming at you strong. Step in or step off. Step in or step off, because this is for real. Dave, I will immediately say yes.
Yeah, baby. This here is the downhill drift, and it don't play. In this drift, you're gonna be slipping and sliding down the mountain. That's right. You start at the top and work your way down to the bottom. It's gonna be coming at you hard. So like you heard before, speed, steering, and handbrake are all gonna play huge here. Now just make sure you don't nail traffic, because the locals ain't gonna be in on the news, so they're bound to get in your way. At the same time though, when these fools come up on you, get up as tight as possible on their cars like you're their second skin. Because when you slide up on them and hug them through the curves, you're gonna score some large points for stunting like that. And of course, speed keeps your multiplier up, so you want that baby as high as it'll go to keep them points popping off right. Now that you know what you're doing, just jam the throttle to the floor and go big. See ya at the base.
Whatever you say, Tommy. Oh, yeah. I should probably also turn down the sound on my recording software just a little bit, because that might have been a little loud for most of this. But anyway. So we got to score 40,000 points in order to get the win. I'm already off to a good start so far, because I'm already up to just under 10,000 points, and I'm hoping to get some more. Alright, we're halfway there. We're very close to the win now. And I think it might be possible for me to score the win here. And already that's precisely what I've done. I'm already up to 45,000 points and we're only just over halfway. Let's see how much further I can push this. Oh god, okay. I'm so glad I got those points secured. Otherwise, that would have been a very deep doo-doo. Just under 90,000 in the end of that run. Not bad. So basically, I won this race by nearly 50,000 points. Over Hector, Steve was third, and it was Mark who came home fourth. Alrighty. Let's now get our replay. Oh yeah. I held myself up on the start line a little bit longer because I noticed my, because I noticed the audio of the sound on my software was a little loud. I figured it was probably time for me to turn it down just a little bit. I was very lucky to get those points. I'm very glad to say I did get those points. Not getting very many good angles of this thing. I'm mostly just getting close-up shots. There's a few decent-ish angles here or there, but there's not many. Not really managing to get that many good shots here at the moment. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I would at least like some useful angles of this thing if possible. Well, at least I can see where the wheels are positioned when I'm sliding. They're in good positions. Huh. Only 1 minute and 25 seconds was all that took. Not bad. Okay, anyways. I noticed my in-game audio was a little loud from looking at it on my... Hey! We've now got a new ECU upgrade. Alright, that's good. And is that the last of them? Oh, there. Oh, there's one left. Well, back down the mountain we go again. For our final drift race, I think. Although there could be more, but I seriously hope there isn't. And here it is. Coming from Rob. Hey boy. You best think twice about getting in on the drift, 'cause these cats is gonna be coming at you strong. You crazy enough to take part or what? Always. I'm also hopeful in saying there's not any more events I need to do after this one, because I've been recording this now for at least half an hour, and something tells me this might not be the last, but hopefully it is. Alright, so we've got a Nissan Skyline, a Hyundai Coupe, and an Audi A3. And I gotta say, those taillights on that Skyline, they look ugly. I am not a fan of those headlights in any way, shape or form whatsoever. I'm so glad I got those points before crashing. Otherwise, that would have been a catastrophe. Oh, fuck you. You nudged me into the wall. Motherfucker. You very clearly nudged me into the wall. I might consider restarting now, if that happens again. Okay, that's it. Now I'm restarting. I'm not accepting this. First time I've actually restarted a drift race in this game, if you can believe it. Yeah, okay. I'm not accepting this. No. Just no. I'm gonna try my best not to crash and make sure that my points are secured early on in the event, because if I don't, then I will just be doing more wrecking rather than racing. However, that's not the case so far because I'm already up to over 30,000 points. Yeah, that's payback, you little shit, for spinning me out earlier. How did I score 37,000 points? Jesus Christ. How is that even possible? Honestly, how the fuck is that even possible? Because that is just absolutely mind-blowing. Anyways, I win. And I slam into the back of the Skyline, who ironically finished last, scoring just 21,000 points. Good God. That is pretty low. Okay, anyways. 300 rep points, and another 350 in the bank. Is that our last drift race of Stage 3? I certainly hope it is. But if it isn't, then I'll just have to keep going until I do make it. But hopefully that was the last one. Are there any more on the map? Alright, we've now got some new headlights available. Okay, that was the last one. And now, I'm going to head to my garage to save this game. So we're now 18% complete with the game. We've got almost 9.5 grand in our pocket. And I think next time we're gonna get through the sprint races. Actually, correction. No, let's do the sprints first. Yeah, we're doing the sprints first. Okay. Okay. So I'm now going to head straight to my garage, and now I will save the game. Because I can. Saving the game. And now that'll do it for this episode of Need for Speed Underground 2. And next time, we will be doing the sprint races. Coming in the next episode.
No one can rise up, I need speed when I'm racing that strip. I got the bullet in the chip, they call like something to